Hello and welcome to my how-to video for entering in time cards into SL. So I'm going to show you how to do them in SL. You'll need to make sure you're logged into the terminal server, and then you need to log into SL. You should already have your SL username and password. You'll enter that. You'll make sure you log into the Danco Builders company. If you happen to be in a different company, go ahead and click on Danco Builders and switch to it. When you log in, you should see a screen similar to this. You'll have favorites here on the left-hand side, and you should have modules down here at the bottom on the left. You may see something slightly different depending on your permissions. You just will probably see less options. But what we're looking for is in the project module. It's called time and expense for projects. So you'll click on project down here, and then you'll have a new menu up here, and it'll look something like this. You may have less options, of course, depending on your permissions, but then we're going to look for time and expense for projects. So you'll click on that, and then that will bring up a screen over here. It's a time and expense for projects screen, and it has all of the options within this module. So we want to input time card with rate amount entry. This may be your only option on this screen if all you do in SL is time cards. So go ahead and click on it to open up the window. Mine opened a little big, so I'm going to bring it over here. So when you enter a time card, you're going to enter in your employee number. You should know this. Mine happens to be 952, so I'm going to put in 952. You'll hit tab to move your cursor down to the doc number, and that's okay. Everything looks good. And so tab over to the week ending date. So you're going to put in the week ending date. This is the Saturday of the week you are entering time for. So today is the 26th of July, 2017. So if I were to enter in time for last week, last Saturday was July 22nd. And then that will allow me to enter in time anywhere from July 16th to July 22nd. So we're going to pick the week ending date here. See? So it's always the Saturday of the week you want to put time in for. So go ahead and select that. This is very important. You can't click out of it. You have to hit tab from here. So hit tab and it will keep your date here. And so you could tab now all the way down until you get down here into the description. So my screen's a little different. Yours will probably be bigger, so I'm going to blow this up so we can see the actual what I'm entering here. Move that down a little. Okay. So in your grid, you're going to want to enter a description. That's just a description of whatever you did. It could be roofing or carpentry or management or something. But you'll put in your description. I'm going to put in IT. You'll choose your project. So you can hit the F3 key on your keyboard, and it will bring up a list of all of the projects we have. You can, if you click where it says description up here, it will allow you to search. So then I could start typing, and hit tab, and it will search. So I want to clock into the admin job. So I'm going to start, I click on the description. I start typing admin, A-D-M-I-N. I hit the tab key on my keyboard. And that will take me down to the admin job. And this is the job I want. So I'll click OK here. And it puts it in there. I could do the same thing with the cost code. So cost code, I'm going to F3. It's not as big as of a list. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on departmental time. Double click there, and that put it in there. You could also click OK, and that'll put it in. And then it jumps me over here to certified payroll flag. That's good. So I'm going to hit tab. Everything else looks good. So I'm going to just put in my hours here for the time. So Monday 8 hours, Tuesday 8 hours, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I am done with my time card because I pretty much only work in IT. If you happen to be working in different jobs or projects, you'll put in your hours here to whatever match. So maybe it's just 8 hours on Monday and you'd have 0 for the rest of the week. And then you can move on to the next line and do the same thing but for your next job. So maybe you went to painting and you'll pick a different project, or you'll pick the same project in a different cost code. But you'll put in the same information that you need, and then you'll put in your hours that you worked for that project and task combination. Since this is the only project I worked on, and this is my time card for the week, I'm going to then hit save up here. And now I am done with my time card. So now it's available. You'll notice once it's saved, it puts in this doc number up here, and we can close and exit, and we are done with time cards. Additionally, when you go to do a new time card, so if this is not your first time doing a time card, and I'm going to put in my employee ID again, 952. I'm going to do my time card now for this week, the week of the 29th, so week ending 29, so I can enter the days before the 29th. And then I'm going to hit tab to get out of that. And now there's a button, since I did a time card for last week, I can hit this button here that says duplicate last time card. And what that will do is that will bring in the projects I had on my grid from last week. That way I don't have to type them each and every time. So if you hit duplicate last time card, it will pull in the project I put in before. There's IT, there's the project number and the cost code, but it keeps my hours 0 because every time you have to put in your hours. So we're on Wednesday today, so I'm going to put in 8 hours for Monday, 8 for Tuesday, and 8 for Wednesday. But I haven't done Thursday or Friday, so you'll have to come back and finish that out. So you can hit save now, and then we'll look for the doc number pops into here, so we know it's saved. So we can go ahead and close it. Now, so it's the end of the week and we need to finish our time card. If you go and, again, open up time card with rate amount entry. And then I'm going to put in my employee ID to pull myself up. And now I want to go and edit the this week, because let's say it's Friday and I need to fill in now my Thursday and Friday time. So there's a couple options I have here. I can go ahead and just click the week ending date, choose that same Saturday that we chose before for this week, and hit tab out. And it'll pull up the time card. You'll see over here it selects the doc number, and then everything is correct. I'm going to show you another way we could do that. And so you can, when you come in, you put in your employee ID. If you're going to edit one that's you've already started, you can hit F3 and this doc number, and it will pull up a list of all of your past time cards. So I can pull up here, I can see, oh, here's my time card for 7/29, week ending. The status, P means it's posted, so it's complete, you can't change it. If it has an I, it means it's in process, so you can change it still. So I'm going to select the week ending of 7/29 so I can put in my Thursday and Friday time. I hit OK, and then it pulls it up. So 2 different ways of pulling it up. I'm going to go ahead over here and hit 8 for Thursday, 8 for Friday, and now I have a total of 40 hours for the week. I'm going to hit save, and I am done. And from here, if you notice, the week ending date is grayed out. I cannot change and now look at another time card. So if I wanted to do 2 weeks worth of time cards, I actually just need to close and reopen it. That's the easiest way to do it. Close the screen and then reopen it. And then we can put in our number again, 952, and now I can choose a different week ending date. Well, that should cover it for time cards. You should have no problem doing them now, and if you have any questions, call the office. All right, thanks.